Hello, guys. Welcome to our YouTube channel. It's me, your girl, Flozie Fire Baby. And I'm so excited. I'm so happy today, tonight. I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling, wonderful. So, guys, the objective, the mission, and the vision of this channel is to keep you entertained. And tonight is Utalii Wednesday. Yeah, tonight is Utalii Wednesday, guys. Tonight is Utalii Wednesday, and I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling so good. Somebody want to be invited. To be invited. So I don't know. You say women multitask, but me nashindwa ku multitask. So tonight, guys, is Utalii Wednesday, guys, and we're going to have a guest. We are going to have a guest. Uh-huh. And yeah, we already have a guest, and well, her name is Maureen Shani. Don't say Maureen, Maureen Shani. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a lineup of guests. Hey, Maureen. Okay,
Hey,
Maureen,
how are
place
you?
on your camera, unmute your camera, and unmute your microphone.
I don't think I was ready for this.
Yeah,
What
finally
is,
you're here, girl.
how,
Hey, Sasa.
how, poor Sana, how are you?
Your volume, you sound is. Let's see. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, I can hear you clearly. Sasa, Maureen,
Niko poa. How is the going?
the going is okay. How was your day?
My day was good. I'm sorry I missed on your last event. I think you invited me, but I wasn't around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just 1 minute. Hey, Georges Maura, he's saying greetings, just dropping by to press the like button. Thank you so much, Georgie. I truly appreciate you dropping by, George. And I hope, George, maybe coming week or the coming week after the coming week, you'll accept to be my guest on this show. Yeah, as you can see now, I'm guesting, I'm hosting people. I hope among the things we are doing, one of them utakubali ukue guest, nitakutumia program pale WhatsApp, then you can choose one and then be our guest, come talk with people, interact kama we si camera shy. So Maureen, this is one of my friends hapa, one of my fans, anaitwa George Maura. George Maura, this is
Oh,
my guest today, anaitwa Maureen Shani. So today is Utalii Wednesday. So Maureen, looking at you, lazima ukuwe umetembea tembea. And before nianze kukuuliza maswali, kindly introduce yourself.
oh,
Kindly.
okay. Okay. My name is Maureen. Maureen Shani. That's what I use in all social media platforms. If you'll be looking for a Maureen, just look for Maureen Shani. Maureen Shani is a YouTuber. She's a content creator. She does a YouTube as a full-time job. So guys, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It goes by the name Maureen Shani. I don't know how to introduce myself. That's a hard question. Anyway, I'm as well, I can say that I'm more of a counselor because I get to listen to people, and yeah, I'm a positive person, and Flozie is my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Flozie. Thank you
You're
for
welcome,
inviting
Maureen.
me.
So, guys, that is Maureen introducing herself. So, Maureen, today, as you can see the title is Utalii Wednesday. I believe, Maureen, you have traveled. Even if it's not out of the country, you've gone to parts of Kenya. Maybe I've never been there, or somebody else I've never been there. Like, I've never been to Kisumu. I've never been to Kisii.
Oh,
I've never been to Eldoret. Like, let me not say the places I've never been to, because the places I've been to, zinatoshea hapa hivi, they'll feel this wacha hata nisionge, but najua Kayore, najua Keno, najua Kangemi, I know Kawangware. In Nairobi, I'll take you to places. But in general, you have experiences. Utalii, it's all about talking places. You shaienda experiences that you got there. Yeah.
Okay, so what do I talk about? The places I have visited.
Yeah, like places yenye ishai kunais. And then
Okay.
just a minute, ikifika around 10 20 10 30 there, have another guest at that one. She's from New York, pia yeye atakuja atupe experience. So just tell us the experiences you have had, like places you have gone to, how it is, you can advise people, things like that.
I think traveling is a lesson itself that needs money. That's the first thing I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell people. So you can't travel without money, but you can travel with a little money. So actually, I can call myself a travel enthusiast because I really love traveling. Flozie can tell you there is no weekend I can be in Nairobi. I'll try this week though. So it's not like I have a lot of money. That's the reason I'm traveling, no. But we created a group. It was a charity group, but through this charity group, we got to visit many different parts of Kenya, whereby we could contribute a few shillings and then travel, let's say, to Nakuru. We get a house there, we sleep as a team, we sleep as a group, and then we hike after the event. We cook after we've cooked with the kids, we've interacted. The following day now we'll go hike and do such stuff. So that's what made me like start traveling. So that's how my journey started traveling. So unlike Flozie, who has been to most of Nairobi parts, I've been to Kisii because that's my hometown, have been to Kisumu, have been to Nakuru, have been to Kakamega, have been to Nairobi, of course, have been to Mombasa, have been to Nakuru. Where else? Kericho usually pass. I've not been there personally, but I usually pass. So I don't know. One thing about all these countries, all these counties and cities is that they have different experiences. They have different things that you're gonna look up to. Example, if you're going to travel to Mombasa, of course you look forward to an ocean. You see, I'm talking this because I know people might watch even from outside country, people who will want to come to Kenya. So Nairobi, we have things like the Giraffe Center. We have things like the National Museum. We have things like the Snake Park. These are places that are so common, but we don't even get to go there. Example, I have not been to Giraffe Center, but I usually sing, I'll be to Giraffe. Plus, you want to say
Before you
something?
go,
Okay.
have you been to the National Museum? Because honestly, I've been Nairobi for the last like 13. I came to Nairobi back in 2009. I've been Nairobi since 2009. I've never
Okay.
ever gone to the National Museum. I passed by there. So Maureen, when you say like there is National Museum in the city, have you ever entered there inside? Now that is what you want to know. How is it?
Yeah.
Do they
Yeah.
have animals, live animals, or you know?
I went to the National Museum. Actually, I was postponing the same. Like I just went the other day, and actually I posted a video of the National Museum on YouTube. So you people can go as well, check it out. So what you expect at the National Museum? Any place you'll enter, any place you'll enter, be it Karura Forest, which I'm sure people still have not been there. So if you get to the National Museum, there is a fee you'll pay. If you're a Kenyan citizen, I think it's 200 Kenyan shillings. That is 2 USD. But if you're not a Kenyan citizen, it's up to, I think, 600. That's 6 USD if they have not changed the figures. So the National Museum is linked to the Snake Park. So when you're getting to the National Museum, just pay plus the snake park fee. Though you may take the whole day inside the museum before getting to the snake park. The museum doesn't have live animals. So the museum doesn't have like live animals. It has old things like the old coin, the old birds that were died and were placed there. How people used to fish, the types of fishes. It
Okay.
has their scarves.
So I was asking you that because my son went to the museum. I don't know whether they have gone 2 times or 3 times with the school, and there were those places where he was telling me they have snakes. And back in the day, I remember at my school, people were paying 800, 800. But then 800 was a lot of money to come to
Wali
Nairobi for a trip to
Walizia.
Nairobi. 800. Your parent would sell all the chickens for that 800 to be able to come to Nairobi. And when they came back, because I was not among the people who came to Nairobi during that time, they were telling us like they went to Bomas, they went to museum, and they saw the snakes. They are big, and then when they were narrating these things, you like, hey, is it a movie? But I've never been to museum. Another thing I've
Maybe you
never
should.
been to the Nairobi National Park, and it's here in the city. I've never been there, so I want people to tell us those experiences there. It's so sad and so bad. Me here saying I've never been to those places where I'm in Nairobi, and those are the places I wanted to go when I was coming to Nairobi. Those are the places I used to think that I'll be going there whenever and wherever I want. But funny thing, life is tough, man. Life is tough.
So, by the way, there's one thing I can tell you about the museum. It has also a field that is linked to the
Uh-huh.
Nairobi River. It's so cute. Actually, if people are couples and they don't have anywhere to go, when you get
Uh-huh.
to the field, it's like a park. You don't pay. You
Uh-huh.
can just get to the museum and go to the field and just hang
Yeah.
there, swim. Sorry, ati swim. She swim
Dufu
Nairobi
Pararo.
River.
Are you advertising Dufu Pararo hapa?
Nimejipata. It's
Maureen,
so much.
Maureen now because you there, Maureen, have you ever done Dufu Pararo? Be honest, Kisi. Kisi
Si
hiyo lazima ukuwe
ndio?
umefanya Dufu Pararo.
Lazima
Me,
ai.
I never did Dufu Pararo.
Those are the most amazing things about the village life. Maybe you should add
I
a
could have
village
done.
thing,
I could
but
have done Dufu Pararo, but Sasa, this boy died. He was our age mate.
oh, sorry.
They escaped classes, and then they went and did Dufu Pararo. But now he got stuck in the liver at the bottom of the, hizo nini madamu kwa
Mm,
roe. He got stuck
mm,
down there and he died. So after that, it
sorry.
was a warning in our village. Like if you see children swimming, even if they are not your children, beat them up. And if there are people who follow instructions, are people from the village, they'll beat you up. They'll beat you
I
up
know,
and report you. So
I
I
know.
could not swim. I could not swim. That's one of the things that I wish I did. But anyway, I never did do Pararo. Actually, I don't even know how to swim.
She never took a bath in the river.
But I used to
That's
no,
what
I
she's
used to dip
trying.
my feet. I used to dip my feet in the river. I lost a pair of batangoma and I was given a very good beating. Yeah, I lost a pair of brand new batangomas, a brack, in the river. And the teacher on duty came to school and said, Ati, I was like, Ati, alikuwa na swim huko kaa wajakehe. And then she lost her shoes in the whole parade. And the school had like 2,000 kids. And then when I was walking around, everybody was calling me Wajakehe, Wajakehe. That was humiliating. And my Kikuyu name is Wanja. Now you can imagine. You can
Well,
imagine. That's why I don't even like nowadays I'm accepting my
Paul, sorry for that. But
nowadays
the
I'm
thing,
having confidence saying my Kikuyu names, but but there are times I could not say my Kikuyu name. Because actually I have those I got a little bit of tomboy characters. I got a little bit of tomboy is in me,
I
but
know.
I try to be feminine. Is it feminine or feminine? I try to be
Well,
that. I
anyway,
try a
guys,
lot.
by the way, there is a lot of things that people have not yet experienced in Kenya. Actually, mimi nataka with time, like I do
Uh-huh.
mm, tourism ya Kenya. Like I go to a place, I just film about the place, I talk about the place, and that is it. Like kuna vitu mingi sana watu hawajaona. I know of a place people are living in caves in Kenya. Like
In
there's a
Kenya,
lot of
caves.
mm,
Caves in
huko
Kenya at
side
this
za
age.
Busia. Yeah,
Yeah, that is
hawana nyumba.
interesting. So personally, I'm in this group, this chama, whereby we go every month. We go like we 13. We have already gone to 5 homestead, so we are going to the 6th homestead. So when we go, like when you come to your home, we'll come early. We leave the car there, and then you take us around your village. You take us to
Oh,
the
that's
interesting
nice.
places in your village, and then we come
Yeah,
back around 2 p.m. and have time with the parents, eat, interact with the parents, have a ceremony, seek blessings from your parents, and then do a prayer, and then I'll leave your home. Like last Saturday, we had gone to uh Wetangwatia, Kinangop. We went to places in Kinangop. I went to the forest and it was so beautiful. That place was so beautiful in the forest. We did games there, like team building games. And then we walk around, went to the rivers, and then we went back to the homestead. We had our food, and then we had a ceremony with the parents. We got to know the brothers, the sisters. And then around 6, we left the homestead. It was a very wonderful thing. And then last month we had gone to Kabiamet, and they have a place called Nairobi. And in that
oh,
place, it's not like Nairobi, like our Nairobi. So when we were
mm-hmm.
there interacting with the locals, they were saying, "Oh, so you're from Nairobi? We also have our own Nairobi." And then when we went to that place called Nairobi, it has this like stuff look like pyramids, but they're not, like sads standing like that, bare sads. You had to climb some hills, and then it had another place that looked like swamps. It was beautiful. And then we went to
Oh,
the liver. They have this big liver, and people were there doing literally do pararo mpaka wababa. They are going there. They not fearing that you are there. Like you have females. They take them off and jump in the liver. And
Wha-
God,
what
it
did
was
they take
an
off? What did they take
experience
them off?
like no other. It was a very wonderful experience.
hmm
Ukweli, it
That
was
was
a very wonderful experience.
that was amazing. So people should like okay. There's so many places watu hawaja visit, and we usually ignore them.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the National Archives? Unajua napitanga huko kila siku, lakini niliingia
Nishaienda. I
ndani
was
like
there.
mi niliingia ndani but walikataa
Hata
kufilm, so
mimi.
they were telling me niandike barua. I talked to the director, nikaona na waste time nikaacha. But
But it's
director alikuwa
beautiful.
amenikubalia. Yeah, it is.
But
Director
it's
alikuwa
beautiful.
ameniambia
You know
niende
that.
kushoot. Yeah.
I was there. I was there back in 2010. Yeah, I was there back in 2010. Like after I came
Entry
to
fees
Nairobi, I was there
50
back in
bob.
2010. Maybe they have added more stuff, but it's
By the
beautiful.
way,
Like the National Archive, it's very beautiful there. If you're either
I
you
was
have like you 50 shillings or 100, you pay
no,
that to
it's
go
50
there.
bob. It's five 0.5 USD. That is 50 bob.
50.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was telling people instead of you guys mnakuja hapo nje ya archives mnasimama, si ulipe tu 50 bob uzururi hapo ndani.
Yeah, and then you get to learn a lot of stuff about the culture, the communities, the
The
stuff they used
history.
to use back in the day. It's a wonderful
Mm-hmm.
thing, actually. It's a wonderful
Yeah,
thing.
it is. Now that I was not ready for this, nimeanza kuchoka juu sijaekelea simu kwa
Yeah,
saa.
I know, but you still owe me a live about online dating. You better say whether it's next Monday. We have to tackle this online dating next Monday. Because I don't know why I don't know whether our host, we're going to have a host from New York. We're going to have a host
Okay.
from New York. She said like she was in the office. So we're gonna give her time to get out of the office and then she'll be here. And then we're gonna host her. She has also traveled to many countries. So she'll be telling us the experiences she has in all those countries. And guys, if you know somebody who want to be a guest here, we want to hear stories. We want to hear people's experience, especially online dating. That's what I want to like to know people who are still dating, how it's going. If it ended up successfully, you are married, we want to know how you met and how it became successful. If it was a failure, we
You,
want to know the juicy story about the failure.
you people should not miss on the online dating. It will be on Monday, a time like this. So
Yeah,
don't
she'll be
miss.
our guest. Just
I
a
gonna
tip.
tell you the apps you'll be downloading to get those wazungus.
Ah, you are from the Wazungu. Me, I love my men dark. Oh my god, I want all my men dark. Ooh, dark
But
looks juicy for me.
we have black Americans, madam.
I know. I
Okay,
know.
so let me leave you then. Maybe I'll watch the whole thing on YouTube after you're done with
Yeah, our
hosting.
guest is here. Wow,
It's
right
okay.
on time. She's here. Yeah,
Okay,
thank you so much, Maureen.
you're
Maureen, don't
welcome.
call her Maureen. She's Maureen. Thank you so
You
much,
went to
Maureen.
okay, bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you so much for staying with me. Hi, Njeri. Wow. Hello. Hi, baby girl.
Hi, can you hear me? This is new.
Hey, I
Hold
can
on.
hear you.
Hold on. Let me I don't know. How do I make the screen big?
No, you're looking more. You're looking delicious. Eh.
Hey, I'm come ready.
You came ready. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for honoring the request. I'm so happy and I truly appreciate. So we start up by you introducing yourself.
Introductions are hard. So hi everyone. My name is Njeri. Um Muturi. Your face, why are you doing your face like and I'm
Yeah, I want
Kenyan.
uh-huh. But currently you are not in Kenya. Just say, hello guys, I'm Njeri Muturi. I'm a Kenyan, but currently in, you know.
Gashororo. I live in Gashie Harea Parashili. I'm in Kisumu, where they call it America. No, but all games aside, I live in New York City, and
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So Jerry, on Wednesday we normally have Utalii Wednesday, whereby people come in and share their experiences. They tell us the places they have gone. It's not a bragging channel or a bragging day. We want to know, like people like us, we see aeroplane in the air. Uh so we want to be prepared on how to enter aeroplane. Maybe I'll go enter aeroplane, I remove my shoe, I remove my shoe, carry them in hand, and it's not like that. Or I enter with shoe, they tell me you don't enter with shoe. So we want to know, like, anyway, we would like you to share a bit about yourself, how you've traveled. It's good to travel, enlighten us, tell us the places you have gone to, how the place was, like the reception, such stuff. The people, especially the men, alafu
I don't know about the men, man.
the
It
the
depends what I'm really
advice.
looking for.
Yeah, okay. You don't want a man personally, you don't. But we as the viewers, the viewee, we as the fans, maybe we want. You can say about a praise. I feel I rather sell one of my kidneys. Bili ni za nini na maisha ni moja. I sell one and then I fry the. Njeri, we need you back here. Where did she go? Eh? The juice. She was about to give us the juice. It was about to start. Come back here. And guys, you saw. She's looking she's looking very good. See, you saw the girl. Guys, I told you I'm bringing you a girl from America. Some of you thought I was joking. I'm sure she's back.
This thing is new. I've never used this thing. I don't know where I touched and then I just disappeared.
I know. You logged yourself out. I used to do the same thing. I used to log, like the first time the other day on Monday, I logged myself out. I was out. And then I came back. Hey guys, I'm still new. I don't know how to use this software. Accept me back. For real. So Nje, kuguzilia tu, like touching. How many countries have you been to?
So I've been to several countries. I'm just gonna like touch a few and just share my experience and share the things that I learned or things that might help, something maybe here and there that might help somebody who is looking at traveling or stuff like that, or even just to learn about other people's culture. So I'm just gonna mention maybe one country in Asia, one country in Africa, one country, where else? One country, depending. Look at you with the.
Yeah, you're like Asia, Africa. I was waiting for Europe and then America.
Yeah, so I'm gonna touch maybe 4 because of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
4.
yeah, but also people can. How do I see people's questions? How many people are here? I can't even see.
We're not much with 2,000. Just a minute.
So, I can. Oh, okay. So, yeah, if anybody has a question or
they can comment down there. I believe you have seen the comment section. Unatumia nini? I want to comment here. Oh, Njeri is out again. Our God, we are going to teach you this.
I will not touch it again. I think when I touch it, it just disappears because I was looking for the chat section, so that I can see. Yeah, but I won't touch it again.
I'll read the question for you.
Oh, you have questions? I thought we were just chatting.
No, I say if anyone asks a question, I'll be reading them because I can see the chat on my screen. I can see the chats. I can see the people commenting and chatting.
Okay. So, okay, so travel, and I call it travel and experience and exposure because a lot of people tend to, kwa Kiswahili wanasema tembea uone mengi, si ndio? So when you go around the world or even just outside your village, you get to learn about other people's way of life, socialization, and how they live every day. And so for me, travel is a really good, I would say, hobby of mine. I love traveling. I don't know if it's a hobby, but also, yeah, it's a hobby, but also God has placed me in a situation where, the work I do, I'm able to travel for a little bit. And so the first country that I ever went, whatever nani, see, Uganda ni abroad pia.
Uganda bado ni abroad. I've never been to Uganda. Anza hapo.
hata sikukuwa
Eating
nimefikiria
zote.
mambo ya Uganda. So I've been,
Zinakuwa inabaki.
when I was in school, we used to go for school trips. So
Okay.
school trips zetu tulikuwa tunaenda Uganda. We used to go to, we went we went to Uganda mostly because I think there was a connection with whatever. So, and I was a singer in school, so we would go for national, up to nationals, huko KICC, and then tunapelekwa trip Uganda. Um, so Uganda, I can't remember. I don't really remember much as I went because I was young, so we just used to go tunakula mkate na soda baridi.
Soda. Uh-huh.
Alafu tunarudi. But as a grown up, when I went to Uganda, I went there when I I was a teenager, but I was allowed to party. Like I was over 18. No, 18 is the last
Okay.
age of teenage. So I was 18. So we went to party
Okay.
in Uganda. That's what it was, party and shopping, because there's a street called Kabalagala, which is like a party street. So we just went to
Okay.
explore there. And then shopping, kuna soko na vitu cheap. We bought shoes, we bought everything. Now this is like money we had saved for. Like you're given some money to get on a mathri by your parents, and then instead of kuingia mathri ulipe, unajificha ficha kwa watu ndio usevio kobole.
Okay. Okay.
So
So
that was that. And then one of the worst experiences in my life was in Zanzibar. I was going to Zanzibar. No, I was
uh-huh.
I was in Dar es Salaam, but I was going to Zanzibar, and I had these friends, and we had just come from a foreign country, so we didn't have Tanzania money. And
Okay.
we got to the ukifika hapo Dar es Salaam, kuna mahali you have to get on a boat to cross to Zanzibar, because Zanzibar is an island. It's like Lamu. So
Okay.
so hopping on the boat, we needed money that was local currency. And so sasa hatukuwa tumeenda forex bureau or anything, but there was a lot of people changing money hapo kwa before the boat. Mtu anakuja anakuambia niaje, hata hapo bado I was naive, I was young, nini. I'm still young, but
Yeah, you are, baby girl.
So these people were changing money for you. So I gave them a bunch of notes for them to give me the local currency. Tukahesabu, mi naangalia, I'm looking at them, they're counting money, we're both counting, and then they give it to me to just check. And then this guy comes and says, because it's a whole bunch of money, do you want me to wrap it with rubber band and put it like in an envelope or something like that? So I give back I say, maybe that will be helpful. So I give back the money, and this guy, mi naangalia tu, sinaangalia kile anafanya. Akanichukua hiyo pesa yangu akaiweka kwa envelope, and then off we go. We hopped on the boat, me and my friends, and then sasa ilikuwa ka ile mathri unalipa hapo. Mi kwenda kutoa pesa yangu. Guy, the only money that was there was the top and the bottom one. The rest was makaratasi, white paper.
What? That was you went to Zanzibar.
So I was already on the boat on the way to Zanzibar.
Wow.
But now this is me sitting here. I don't have any money to spend in Zanzibar. I only have my friends, and I don't even have fare to pay to go to Zanzibar. Now the only thing that was left was for me to cry.
So, which means that is a business going there. Like at that time, that was a business going there. If anyone is going to Zanzibar and using the boats, you have not exchanged your money. Be careful, you can be jerried. and then you cry.
I know. Even in Nairobi, Upper Kimathi Street, where there's a lot of casinos, it happens a lot. Like even to today. I don't know about Zanzibar because I didn't go back. I haven't gone back since then. But I'm sure it's still going. It's a scam. It goes on even in Mombasa. Everywhere it happens. So if you're changing money, if
Yeah,
you're traveling and you're going even to Uganda and you need Ugandan currency, you just go to a genuine forex bureau or the bank.
yeah.
Yeah.
And get you money exchange. So somebody is asking, what was her experience in Asia? How are the people of Kara treated there? Yeah, she said she's gonna tell us one experience in one of the Asian countries, which means she has gone to several Asian countries. So we're waiting on that. Thank you, Uncle Banka.
So okay, so that's that. So East Africa, Uganda, Tanzania, those are like the memories that I have. And then I went to Thailand. Um, so I went to the capital city of Thailand, which is Bangkok,
Bangkok.
and yeah, this was years ago too, and I was still young too. So, um, but Bangkok, one of the things. So Bangkok being a pure, it's one of the Southeast Asia countries. Fun fact that was never colonized by the European power. It's the only. We're here to learn too. So it's the only Southeastern Asia country that was never colonized by European power.
So I
Um,
also normally hear I
mhm.
hear stories that Bangkok is one of the most expensive cities to live in. How is their lifestyle?
I really enjoyed staying there because being there on holiday. Obviously, Bangkok um is like New York City, or it's like Nairobi, or it's like London, where there's a lot of tourists. It's expensive. It's very, very expensive because it's a tourist city.
Okay.
At the same time, I mean, culture wise, they have a very rich culture. Especially they have Buddhist. They're Buddhists, so they have so many temples. They have like over 500 temples in a city called
Wow.
Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai. So you are allowed to go to those temples, but you have to take off your shoes. You have to like be quiet, respect. Nika kwenda Dubai alafu unaenda kwa mosque. Lazima ujifunike kichwa, utoe
Okay.
sijui kama wanawake utoa viatu, but just that. But you can experience that. And then the gods are made by pure gold. It's kama kuna wale wakora wa Accra Road wanaweza iba gold tu kama kadogo tu waende wauze.
They will not accept you again in their country.
Of course. But also at the same time, one of the things that I was warned when I was going to Thailand, I was told at the
Uh-huh.
airport not to accept any drink or watch anybody's bag ati wanaenda kwa choo. Like somebody comes and tells you, oh, could you hold this drink for me? Or could you watch my bag? I'm going to the bathroom. Because there's a lot of laundering going on, money laundering, gold, and all those valuable stuff, all those valuable zinaitangwa aje hizo vitu, gold na uranium na hizo zote,
Yeah.
mineral
Yeah.
mineral
What minerals? What about
yeah,
drugs?
even drugs. Yes. So actually what they do is, you see a chain like this, so they put, because there's a pendant here, there's a way they can put drugs in it. It doesn't matter how big it is, but they get the gold chain, so it's a gold chain, and then they put drugs somehow in it, and then they come and they sell to you nini nini. Hata hapo kwa airport si kuna jewelry zinauzwa nini, and then
Yeah.
you buy, kumbe somebody else is actually waiting for you on the other side. So you're unknowingly smuggling drugs for this stranger, and then you get to the other side, either you get caught up or it's your lucky day. But that was one of the warnings that I was given when I was traveling to Thailand.
Oh.
Um, yeah. And then one thing that I really liked about Thailand is the food. Obviously, there's a lot of nice food. I love Thai food. I love their curries, noodles. And I'm a foodie. I love food. I don't eat much, but I like experiencing food. And then culture shock. Culture shock was the lady boys.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if people know about lady boys, but lady boys are people who are born as boys or male, but they live a life of female. So,
Uh-huh.
so, so Thai women naturally are so beautiful. They are among the most beautiful women in the world. They're very, very
Uh-huh.
beautiful. Hawananga machoka hizo zako Flozie.
What is wrong with my eyes? My eyes are Asian.
See, that's what
My
I mean.
ancestors were
They don't
Asians.
have the Asian eyes like the people in Japan and whatever.
Yeah.
So they don't have ching chong eyes as such, but they do a little bit, but they're really beautiful. So they have a balance of, you could describe. But anyway, so lady boys are even more beautiful. Yet they were born
Uh-huh.
male. But Maze, so old British men retire in Thailand because they go and look. Prostitution is very high in Thailand. It's one of the world largest prostitution practicing countries. So wale wazee wa Brito wako na pesa wanapelekanga pesa yao Thailand. And
Uko.
then, even ordinary men, kama unapenda nini, unapenda kamdem, you're going to look for a girl, or you're a woman, you're going to look for a male. But mostly culprits are men because they see all these beautiful women. And then you unafika kwa room, you go to get to the room, you're undressing this woman, you think maybe it's a prostitute. It's a prostitute because you're paying them. And then
Yeah.
umeenda kuosha uso hivi unarudi unapata hey, msee ako na nini amebeba amebeba deki hapo.
Ujirupeg.
Amebeba mjuu. Msee ako na kimjulusa hapo amekaa hivyo na kungojea. So
It
what can
got
you
some meat. It got some meat. It's time to eat the meat.
Oh my God. So a lot of people have been shocked because of that, because you see a woman, quote unquote, it's a woman, but they're not really, it's
Yeah.
not really a woman. This person is working. So that was one of the culture shocks because I'd never seen really beautiful men like that. And they tidy up well. And another culture shock is there's a lot of strip clubs and like clubs that actually do sex shows. So without me planning, me and the people I was with, we just thought we were going to a club. So we go inside just to explore and see what's up. We get to the door, nini nini, they search us, we pay, we enter, and then there's a ring,
Hmm?
like a boxing ring.
Uh-huh.
And this boxing ring, there's two people in the middle of that ring, and they're actually having a sex show.
So they showing you the styles, the moves,
Yeah,
everything, like everything.
yeah, they are doing it right in front of everybody, and people are cheering. People are, and they're fully naked.
It's a live porn hub. Now you inside a live porn hub.
Facts, yes, yes, that's a good way to. That's a good way of saying
Hey,
it.
I wanna go here. Anga banga. Twende.
And so I was really shocked. I was like, oh my God, where have I ended up in? And
Entered.
then, yeah, so we stayed a little bit, and then the next show was this woman was doing something called ping pong. So ping pong, si mnajua ping pong, ile game ya ping pong.
Uh-huh.
So batuto to balls to a ping
But
pong.
uh-huh.
A woman is like is lying down with her feet up, and then she's using her JJ to bounce the ping pong, right? Kama kujuggle machungwa hivi ana juggle na Vijay.
Okay.
Tell me
Are you
it's
for real?
yeah. It's all over. Even it's all over me social media. And then even that's not even anything. They insert objects in their kama. Sasa at that moment, a woman picked a whole bottle of Coca-Cola. Si akainua
Uh-huh.
miguu akamwaga ndani kwa vijiji, alafu akasimama akadance, alafu akachukua that empty bottle akaiweka katikati ya miguu yake, and then she put back the Coca-Cola, put back the Coca-Cola inside the bottle. So, I mean, they
You mean, okay, hold it on. You mean, my precious cookie that I always carry between her can do all those marvelous things, and I
yeah.
can be rich. Yes, I.
That's a job. That's so they call them ping pong shows, and then so within these ping pong shows they do a lot of sex shows. They insert even like chopsticks, ping pong balls, candles, cigarettes.
Chopstick, Njeri, hold it there. Chopstick. Chopstick. What if you do guy yourself there?
They're experts. See, Nikazi, they're working.
Where?
They're working. So
Wacha sasa ni deal na cucumber huku Kenya.
Their pelvic muscles, unajua vile mtu anaambiwa ufanye exercise ya pelvic muscles kama Kegels, you know.
Uh-huh.
So pelvic muscles zao, hiyo ndio kazi zinakwanga zimefanya, unailoosen, unaitighten, so like pouring coke in there, it means that you have to tighten your pelvic muscles so that it doesn't come out, and for they've trained themselves to hold it for as long as they can, alafu wakirelease hiyo pelvic muscle, but sijui hiyo koki inakwanga imeenda wapi huku ndani, ukimwaga sijui inakwanga imeenda wapi. But
where do you know how much is a cock? Ni 350 ml or is it 500 ml? I want to know even the amount. Is it 350 or 500?
Ile chupa ya kawaida huko hakuna coke madiaba.
Where? Because me, I'm already protecting some areas of my body. Kiodo chopstick have now arrived. Where?
Yeah, so that was one of the biggest culture shocks for me, because I'd never experienced ladyboys, I'd never experienced that length of prostitution, I had never experienced that level of sex work. Alafu HIV/AIDS, obviously, because of LGBTQ na nini na hii sex work na ladyboys, it's very high, it's very prevalent in Thailand. But other than that, oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful countries I've been to. Beach zao ni poa, deadly. They are very friendly. Wanauzanga mpaka kunguni kwa street za kukula.
Are you for real? Like
kunguni ni cockroach. Kunguni ni
kunguni ni bed bug. They smell bad.
Cockroach ni nini kwa Kiswahili?
Njeri.
Nyenje ni Kikuyu. Nyenje is Kikuyu.
Mende Kiswahili. Mende.
Mende. Forgive me. I'm sorry.
Because me, I was like, Thailand, no. Because kunguni, they feed on your blood. Now you want to tell me they eat me and then tomorrow I eat them? No.
No, kwa soko ukienda unapata hizo mende, you find snails, live snails crawling, so unachagua ile unataka. But obviously, your choice. It's their culture, and that's some of the things that they eat.
Me, sometimes I feel like I'd eat a snail. Sometimes I wake up like this, I want to eat a snail. But the cooked one, not
these places they sell snails.
Have you ever eaten a snail?
I've never eaten. It's too slimy for me. I think it's just gonna
be
slimy.
But cooked one. Cooked one look good. I saw that boy, the Kenyan boy who ate spiders, the TikToker. I saw him
Alipona.
making snails. Ripona. I saw him cooking snails, and they were looking so delicious. They were delicacies. So I want to eat the cooked snails, but not the live ones.
If you
I want to
don't tell
try the
me, if you
snails.
don't tell me it's snails, maybe I'll eat them. But if they're too slimy, I'm not gonna eat them. No, I don't like slimy.
No, when you cook them, they don't have the slimeness. I saw him boil them with salt and water. They were not slimy. They get together. They become soft meat. Actually, the meat get together. It looks like a V, like inaganga soft. Come on,
You
yeah.
you try and let us know. You try and let us know what's up.
And I also want to eat a snake. I also want to eat a snake. I don't
Go
feel
to
like
China.
snake
Go to
has like
China.
this soft. You've never tried a snake?
No.
I like to eat a snake, and also I like to eat, snake meat. No, yeah, I would like. Somebody told me that they ate it, and a crocodile. I would love to eat a crocodile. So
Maybe
there's a
I
question
can
here.
eat it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, in which continent and country, to be specific, has she tasted the best food? Somebody, Kenya, Bugideri.
I told you I stopped eating githeri because hey, I ate githeri every time I would go visit my grandmother. We would eat githeri every time we were at home on Saturday would be wakereria githeri the whole day. I don't even know why githeri took so long to cook, and these days you just put it actually on fire and within an hour githeri is cooked. But we would akereria githeri the whole of Saturday and have it on
Yeah,
Sunday and bye to school on Monday. I'm not even when I come to Kenya. I'm not eating githeri. I'm not. But
yeah,
like I said, I'm a foodie. I like trying new food every time. So I don't necessarily have like my favorite food. And then I live in New York. New York City is one of the best cities with a variety of food. Like there is Korean, there is Thai, there is Jamaican, there is all sorts of cuisines. I still love Kenyan food, but if I don't get to cook ugali or if I'm out there, I'll try anything. But I really love Mexican food. I love Mexican
but
food. I
which
think every 2 weeks I eat Mexican food.
but which is that country you went to, or which continent, and they gave you food, and when you see like this, you like, I want to go back to UK and try that food
It's
in that
probably
particular restaurant.
it's probably the next country that I was gonna talk about, Ghana. I went to
Uh-huh.
Ghana. So Ghana is the outside East Africa that I went to Ghana.
Uh-huh.
And I really liked Ghana. I went and I had never tried West African food as such, except ka jollof rice ni pilau yetu, but also it has its own kind of like a different taste. It's so good. But also here in the US, there's always a fight for which is the best jollof rice. Nigerian jollof rice, Senegalese jollof rice. West Africa has jollof rice everywhere. So kila mtu always says their jollof rice is nice. But I really like Ghanaian jollof rice. This is not an advertisement, is I'm just sharing an experience.
Okay.
um,
Okay, we
but
got you.
but one of the things that I really want to go back and eat, I can eat it here, but it's not the same, is something called banku. Banku, tilapia fish, and pepe.
Which country is that now?
I said Ghana.
Oh, Ghana.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Ghana is in West Africa. You know who is? Oh, sorry. Yeah. So nani Boni ananiambia amefika America. It's so funny.
Okay. Ambia
Bon
karibu.
Boniface Mwangi.
Wow. Like the activist.
Yes.
He's here.
Mi na yeye tunakuanga hivi. No, I'm
No,
just
no, 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 no. No, just Boniface Mwangi, the activist.
Yes.
He's here watching this live.
No. I'm saying he just came to America, to New York today.
Oh, I thought he was watching this live. Tell him to watch this live so that I can be famous.
He probably has jet lag, whatever he is. So he's
Yeah.
yeah.
Tell us more about Ghanaian lice.
So Ghana is what? So, well, we tend to assume that it's 4 already. Kwani hii live inafaa kuisha saa ngapi?
Whenever you're ready, we can end it. We just here for the talk,
Anyway,
for the experience.
I just got here, so I'll go quickly. So in Ghana, I was gonna say African countries, we tend to think that all African countries are the same, or all cultures in Africa are the same. Tunasahau, same as ukienda Njeri na uende Kiambu, their cultures are different, their lifestyle is different. So same as West, East Africa, whatever, life is different, food is different, what their beliefs are different. So one of the things that shocked me in Ghana is you cannot use your left hand for anything. You see the way, like, if I wave like this with my left hand, it's a no. You can, even if you're right-handed, you cannot eat with your left hand. Even if you're left-handed, you cannot eat with your left hand, if that makes sense.
So what would my son do? My son is left-handed.
He would have to learn how to use the right hand, for especially when you're in public, when you're eating, when you're talking to people. You don't wave, you don't greet with your left hand. It's a taboo.
Wow.
So I struggled. Unaona vile si ushika nyama hivi unashika hivi unakula. That was a no. They would tell me, no, you can't hold food with your left hand. So I had to learn how to use my right hand, to kudogona, to chew that bone.
To remove the meat from
Yeah. So
that was a crazy experience.
Yeah. So I had to really learn. And then so I talked about their food. Most of their food is starchy, so they have fufu. They eat fufu with like goat soup, and then they eat fufu is like cassava, plantain flour, and then unapika kama ugali, but it's a little bit soft. And then when you eat, wanaweka kwa bakuli kubwa, you immerse it in soup and meat. The meat they mix all types of meat: pig feet, goat feet, guinea fowl, all types of meat. They've put it in that soup. Why are you
so somebody's asking whether Ghana is an Islamic nation. And on that, I saw on TikTok, I normally see on TikTok, they putting fish meat, goat meat, cow skin, I don't know what, together, and then they also add Njeri rice. I'm like, the heck, what are these people doing?
That one, they eat it with fufu, like the fufu soup. Jollof rice is just jollof rice with chicken and some salad. And then there's what else? I'll have plantain, so they eat plantain a lot. And then they have, like, on Sundays they eat some like rice balls. So you overboil the rice and make it into balls, and then they make groundnut soup. It's so good, but I can't eat a lot of that because I break out because of groundnuts. So that's so good. They eat it every Sunday, and it's nice and thick. But to answer that question, it's not a Islamic country per se. It's like there's a lot of Muslims, but majority are Christians.
Okay.
And yeah, and you can find all that information about the percentages on Google. But Ghana people are the nicest African people I've ever met. No cap. Like, somebody would close the shop and take me to, if I was lost, whether it was a woman or a man, and I asked for direction, they would leave what they were doing and they would take me. Like, that's the extreme niceness. Walafu wacha uende Nairobi unauliza mtu direction, they think you're robbing them. or you feeling?
Watu wa Uber wanakuambianga let's take you, wanakupigisha lap Nairobi, they take you for few laps and then they return you next to the place you are asking for direction. They like, tumefika, we have reached the destination.
I saw a video on I think TikTok or maybe YouTube. A woman was new in Nairobi and she was asking for direction. Mtu wa nduthi akamchukua akamzungusha tu hapo, ilikuwa hapo Alliance Francaise. I think she was looking for Alliance Francaise. And akamzungusha tu hapo around, and then the woman was like, I was just here. And then the guy was like, no, in Nairobi is too big. So, but Ghanaians are really nice. They are the world largest they have the world largest artificial reservoir, which reservoir dam, which a lot of people probably don't know is called the Akosombo Dam. And then what else? They also have the largest man-made lake. It's called Volta Lake. And then sisi ni athletes, there was one of the fastest men running backwards, like sprinting backwards. Fastest man in the world was from Ghana, sprinting backwards in 1984.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you got this history on that small head of yours. So, overall, because I have to ask this before you say like time is up. Overall, all the countries you have gone to, which country would you recommend for a baby girl to go and get a man? Which country has the most handsome looking guys?
So it depends what are you looking for. It depends what you're looking for. Whether it's the physical, are you looking for physical, like tall, dark, and handsome?
Wacha kwenda mambo sana. When you're being like, I went there, huku kulikuwa na wanaume wanakaa vizuri. Just stop the physical and the science and the biology.
Ghanaian men look really good. So they go to the
Ghanaian men.
They take care of themselves. They're caring. They're loving. They have a good heart. They're very nice. I never had a bad experience in Ghana with Ghanaian men.
Okay.
So baby girl, go to Ghana.
I'm all for dark men. If they are dark, I'm in, baby.
Go to Ghana. Alafu Ghana, one thing we were talking about eating snakes and snails. I ate dog. I ate a dog. I ate dog meat.
Gite. Bagite.
So dog meat is a delicacy in Ghana. And I've probably told this story 1,000 times, but my roommate at the time, the lady I went to Ghana for an exchange trip. So the lady who I was living with, Christina, had a dog. And then we were going to watch soccer, and this dog follows me and my friends, and I didn't notice that this dog was behind me. But where we were going, we had to cross like a dual carriage road, like a big road where it was a main highway, but dual carriage. So I look behind me. There's a dog. The Christie's dog is following me. But so we are already in the middle of the road. Hiyo ya katikati tunangoja sasa hizi gari za hii side nyingine ziende. This dog is with us now. So we end up crossing the road to the other side. But then for some reason, this dog decides to go back, to cross back the highway back. Hey, all I had was a blast. So this dog was hit by a truck and he died there and then. And I didn't know what I was going to tell this Muzungu housemate of mine, because this was her pet. And her pet is dead. So I had to run back home to let her know about the dog. But let me tell you, by the time we were coming back to take the remains so that I don't know she can go and bury the dog was not there. The people had to take the dog fresh and go and slaughter it. That's meat.
Did you did you eat your friend's dog? Are you sure you had no connection with those people? You already said you ate a dog. You know it's not bad because people eat dogs, but I didn't I didn't think like I get to know a person who has ever tasted a dog meat.
So I
Like
did
I never
not
thought I'd come up.
it was a shock to me, and I vowed to myself that I would never eat a dog. But every time I saw it, vile imekarangwa, like dry fry, it looked so good you could never tell. So one of my Ghanaian friends, one time we went to a party, and there was, like a potluck. Everybody was bringing food and different types of food, and there was so many different types of meat. And then my friend goes and we go and line up to eat, and I'm selective of all the meats that I'm eating. And then my friend tells me, this one is really good, you can try this. And I go ahead and serve myself, and I sit down and I go and try. I finish my whole plate, not noticing anything. And then after I was done, she was like, you've always been curious how dog meat tastes like. There you go. That was dog meat.
So you literally ate a dog without knowing. But was it delicious? Was it worth it? Hey, Andrew
Clearly,
Wells.
clearly, I finished my plate. I was about to go
So
for a
it was
second.
wow.
I was about to go for a second round, but once she told me, I wanted to, like, I had this feeling, even though I had enjoyed the meal, I wanted to vomit. I wanted to, like,
Yeah.
I was feeling Vivi. I don't know what Vivi in Kikuk. I was cringing,
Amnesia. Like you just want to vomit like it was a taboo. You've done
Yeah.
something you were not supposed to do.
Yeah, and dog meat is very expensive in Ghana because it's special. Like it's special. Ni kama kwenda carnival unakula ostrich meat ama crocodile.
Also, like if they come here and the way we have a lot of dogs roaming around, somebody will see dogs and they'll see business. They
Those
see
people,
dogs and they see billions of money
but also
because you got a lot of dogs.
they don't just pick dogs from anywhere. I'm sure the person who took that dog from the roadside after it got hit, it was just an ordinary person who was going home to slaughter the dog. Ni kama kambuzi kagongwe hapo kabla kakufe kabisa ukachukua
Ah,
ukanini. But hizo za kuuzwa in butcheries, I think they rear them somewhere. They have to breed them. They don't allow them to roam around.
wow. Poor
Yeah,
dogs. I say
yeah,
poor dogs. They are and the way people anyway.
yeah.
But as I said, I'll have to eat a snake. I'll have to eat a snake because I had somebody say like snakes are delicious. Maybe one day I'll go in a country where they don't know me and then I'll eat a snake. That's what
You
I
could,
have to do.
yeah, you try and let us know, man. Try and let us know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll come here and tell you, you know what, guys? I ate a snake.
Ah. Oh, okay. So, any questions about Ghana, or we move forward to the next?
Yeah, you've not talked about Europe. I'm here waiting for Europe. One of the countries,
That's why.
uh,
Any
snakes
questions
are
about
great.
Ghana,
I'm
so
talking
that we can.
about a snake.
Yeah, and if there are no questions, then we can talk about Europe. We can talk about England.
Which one do you want to tell us, Europe or England? Because oh my God, I'm thinking like we done then. I thought
Kwani
Europe would be the last one. That
UK haiko Europe?
busy Jewy.
Hata umeni
Wait,
confused.
I'm the host. Stop banning for me.
Ah, I'll talk about England because that's where I lived, and I lived for a long time. But I was in the UK. It's very easy to travel around because there's the train, so you can go to France, you can go to Spain, you can go to Italy, you can go to all those EU countries, the ones you're trying to call EU countries, by just
Okay.
hopping on a train. But in the UK, in England, I lived in a small city called Brighton. Wale wanapenda mpira Premier League, Brighton and Hove ni iko kwa league, so wenye wanajua mambo ya mpira wanajua Brighton and Hove.
I don't know nothing. I only know Arsenal. But I don't know any player in Arsenal. I just know Arsenal, and I know Cristiano Ronaldo.
Sasa Cristiano Ronaldo hata si wa UK jamani, ni wa huko Real Madrid.
Okay.
Alitoka Real Madrid akaenda Manu.
Yeah, he's in Man U. My son follows him. Like my son is a fan of Cristiano Ronaldo, but he supports Chelsea. So I'm like, these maths don't add up.
Lakini tusianze kuongea mambo ya soka hapa hivi, tunaweza jaibisha juu maybe anacheza bado kwa
yeah. Let's talk Brighton. The town, the city.
So Brighton is one of the gay capitals in the world, like one of the known gay capitals in the world after Toronto. Yeah. Like it's known as a gay capital in the UK.
So wanaume huko wanapenda nini?
So si tunaongea mambo ya LGBTQI.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a capital.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so they have a really long history of huko ndio like history ya LGBTQ ilianza kitambo huko, and one of the biggest.
So it started there.
Not necessarily. I'm not sure about that aspect of it starting there, but it's been like that for many years. Ndio kwa sababu the other name for Brighton and Hove is Godless City, because it's the least religious. It's the least religious city in the UK. Yeah. Wow. So alafu they host the biggest Pride Parade. So Brighton Pride Parade, they host it every August, and it's also very big. There's the Toronto one. There's Toronto Pride, but in Canada. But Brighton has a big Pride Parade as well. So that was also one of the culture shocks kwa sababu nikienda huko, I didn't know much about LGBT. I didn't know much about hata Q na I hazikuwa hata zimeongezwa, ilikuwa tu LGBT.
Okay.
So sikukuwa najua a lot about it, and Brighton is very small. So clubs, it's a beach city. So clubs ziko kwa beach, food, restaurants. It's very beautiful. It's a very, very beautiful city. But most of the fan clubs niza gay people, because they're fun and hawana ma drama mob. They don't have a lot of, you just go there and have fun. So I used to find it very odd, but then as time went by, nika adjust, and then I learned a lot about them. I got friends actually in school who are gays, and we got along really well. And I started going to those gay clubs, and I even stopped. If you think about it, if I think about it, I stopped going to regular clubs. I would just go to gay clubs because they were so much fun.
Were you changing?
Yeah?
Were you evolving, Jay? Tell us, were you evolving?
No, because gay clubs, nobody, like hakukuwa machali wananisumbua, hakukuwa drama za madem, hakukuwa, like it was just having fun. And that's what takes you out there. Like if you're going out to a club or to a bar, you're going to have fun. You're actually going there to relieve stress that you've left at home. So those places were really good for like mental, I don't know, inakufanya unasahau shida zako za home, because they were just genuinely nice.
Okay.
and fun to be around.
And you are changing, you are evolving without knowing. Jay. We could have lost a sister there.
Hey,
Hey!
me, I know myself. Oh, I love that thing too much. I mean, I've actually had experiences where I've been approached by women. Even here in the US, women approach me, So
Yeah.
it's something that I've experienced here and there, but it's never been something that I would change.
Yeah, I was approached by a lady last month, a very cute petite lady. But I'm like, the heck? And she was like, can you dance? Can you drink? Hey, I ain't getting no order from women. A fellow female with two titties like me? No. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Everybody have their preferences, but I felt weird because I'm this person who like, okay, if maybe it was a guy, that's another story. But a
Yeah,
fellow woman asking me whether I can dance for her,
yeah,
I damn no, hell no. I ain't dancing for no woman. I'm not dancing for a woman.
yeah. We all have our preferences, but yeah. So
Yeah.
the reason why I brought that up is because that place is really known for that. And then food wise, oh my god, fish and chips. Fish and chips. That's it.
I've never I've never done that. I've never eaten fish with chips. I only know like fish, you eat it with ugari. You
No,
talk about fish, I
they are
think ugari.
the fish in the UK is the cod, COD, cod fish. So
Uh-huh.
haina mfupa, inaka kama a piece of bread, like a piece of long bread, but it's fish. But it's, oh my God. Oh, I'm reminiscing about it. It's so good. It's so good. And the other day in Philly, I think we went and found a British restaurant stroke bar that they sell fish and chips, but we didn't get to try. I'm gonna have to go back and try that because now my mouth is like salivating just thinking about it.
Yeah, you're missing that.
Yeah. And then, yeah, mostly England is known for its full continental breakfast. If you go to big hotels everywhere in the world, they will ask you, do you want an English breakfast, baked beans, mayai, sausage, whatever, whatever. But if anyone wants to go to the UK to study, there's also a lot of opportunities that have been placed for international students where you can get scholarships. You can apply for scholarships. Kama Chevening scholarship is really good. And then there is Commonwealth. Thank you to the Queen. May she rest in peace. There is we say, all hail the Queen. God bless the
Yeah.
Queen. There is Commonwealth scholarships that are really good and Kenyans are at a good advantage because we speak really good English. We are articulate and ukiweza kujisema na ukiwa sharp you can make it. You can really make it. But also most of the universities that offer full or partial scholarships are in the cold places of England. Kama York, Manchester, huko. But Dundee, huko hivi. But it's an opportunity. If somebody wants to go and
So
study there, you can explore that.
let me ask you. I've been the last time I was in a classroom was back 2010. So if I was to look for a scholarship, I cannot use my university grades because I didn't finish up. I can like look for a scholarship using my KCAC results. Is that possible after I've stayed home for all those years, like 11 years away from
You
school?
have
Is that possible to get?
you have to justify why there is that big gap. Even ukiandikwa kazi alafu uache kazi for many years, there is a lot of years in between. Uta,
I
uta,
gave birth. Simple.
uta,
I was in
utaulizwa
college.
utaulizwa
Uh-huh.
why is there a big gap, so you got to be able to justify that. And then what I found most is if you're going to study undergraduate studies, like you have to be have been really good in high school. But wale
Yeah.
wanapatanga rahisi sana scholarships especially kutoka Kenya ni watu wenye wanaenda kufanya higher education, master's degree. Master's degree ni rahisi.
Yeah,
Nasema ni rahisi but si rahisi hivyo, but you know, it's easier than
because
going
I tried to fill one, and then it's like wanted university papers and all, and I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
I can't get that.
it depends. Each scholarship has its own requirements, so it's up to whoever is interested to go on that site. So if it's chevening, you just go and study, look at the requirements, see whether you fit. Ama if you don't fit, you can try to meet those requirements. Kama kuna tests zinafanywa vitu kaa hizo. So each of them has a different requirement, I would say.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's about a little bit about the UK, and Brighton is not too far from London. So I used to go to London a lot. It's a train away. It's like 47 miles is what 47 miles is like 76 kilometers. Yeah.
How many hours? By train?
76 kilometers inachukua probably 40 minutes actually, or maybe
wow,
tops 1 hour. It used to be 45 minutes. Yeah.
You see, you have traveled and you are there. You're looking so simple, so easy, and you've traveled. And you know, when people talk about travel, I was sharing with my friends. They normally think like the celebrities are the one who have traveled, and I'm like, hey, you know what, guys? Some of us here are the most traveled people. Like you meet your friend, you think they're just people, but they have traveled a lot.
Sometimes
so we need to know those two
ways you can travel really cheaply. Like there's people who they volunteer around the world. Tunaonanga vile vitu zenye wazungu wanafanya, but actually that makes and I believe there's colored people who have started I said colored, Jesus, have started traveling, but there's backpacking, where there's couch surfing, where you just go with your backpack and then you're traveling around the world, or unasema unataka explore South America, unaenda South America na backpack. So couch surfing means you Google. There's a site these days. There's so many websites where you can find places to stay. It's risky if you're not somebody who likes to take risks. It's very risky because you're going to someone's house and crashing on their couch. You still pay. Some of them you don't have to pay, but that's how people have been traveling a lot. You find somebody has been traveling all across the world. Kama ule Ugandan lady, she's she's Ugandan American, anaitwa Nabongo. If you find her on Instagram, Jessica Nabongo, she's traveled to all countries in the world. Zote, literally country zote za hii dunia ameenda. But you know, it's not that she had a lot of money. She had strategies. There's a lot of strategies where you can travel very cheaply. And you know, you can find, instead of staying in hotels, you can crash in people's. If you know people in that city, you can stay there. Kitu tu inakuanga costly sana ni flights na accommodation. If you pay your flight and then you can couch surf, or you have friends there that can accommodate you, you can travel easily.
Yeah, I also saw this thing that like you come like let's say I go to Europe, it's during like their time to harvest. I go to a homestead during the day, like in the morning, there are those hours that they go to the farm. I go with them, we do the farm work. After that, maybe from now on, after I have my food, I go explore the area, then I come back, they give me a place to sleep. Everything is free because I am working for them. You go work for people, you work with them.
Yeah,
and then you get a place to stay.
There's paid travel and there's volunteer travel. So there's all those choices, and you can find all these websites online. You just Google travel for volunteer, or travel for work, or you know, paid travel, stuff like that. The internet is so global these days, like you can find anything. It's very connected. So there's ways people can travel. Hata tu kwenda hata hapa UG, hata kwenda Dar es Salaam, kwenda Burundi, kwenda huku tu South Africa. You can find ways. If you like adventure, you can do it.
Yeah, I really want to travel. I want to travel too, actually. Honestly speaking, guys, I want to travel the world. Yeah, I don't know where to start. I've already made the first step. I already have a passport. So
start
yeah.
close to you. Start around you. You said you've never been to Uganda, you've never been to Tanzania. Start around you. Ama tu Kenya.
Yeah,
Unajua wengi wako Kenya na wajawahi enda Mombasa, for instance, wajawahi fika Kisumu, wajawahi enda Eldoret. You can tembea Kenya, #tembea Kenya. You can start within home.
Literally we're doing that. We're doing that with a group that I think I've told Kev about it. There's this group that we normally visit parents. Like last Saturday we were at Kinagop. Yeah, the video of the donkeys. And we went to the forest. I've never been in such a forest. We went to the forest. We explore. Like if you come to your home, we're not going to stay there the whole day because we are guests there. No. We come in the morning, we say hello to you people. If there's breakfast, we take breakfast, then we leave. We let you people have your peace when cooking. We go explore the neighborhood everywhere. You take us to the interesting places in your area. Then we come back at 2 p.m. We have our food. Then we have a ceremony with the parents. We seek blessings from the parents. Then we get to know your siblings, your relatives. By 6, we leave. We come back to Nairobi. So already, so far we have gone to Voi. We have gone to Voi, a place called but we have Taita Taveta. Yeah, Taveta. Landi, a place called Landi. We were there. It's a beautiful place. Their cash crop there is sisal. Yeah, they grow sisals there. Yeah, I corrected some snail shells there. I have one here. Yeah, we've gone there. We've gone to Cabranet. Uko kwa Wakare, we took Mulsik, and then we were at Kinagop. We also visited. We have gone to my parents' place. I've taken them home, and then we have gone to another one who lives here. And then next month we go here. December we're going to Kisumu. So I hope by December I'll have a big following. So when I come to Kisumu, I'll be like, Flozie baby is landing in Kisumu. So if you see me, say hello, take a selfie with me.
Yeah, because charity starts at home. Tuwezi anza kwenda sijui wapi alafu unajua hata kwenu hujawahi and hata hujawahi toka, like the closest city. So tourism in Kenya has really improved. People are traveling. It's not like a long time ago where travel was just for the elites, like people who had money.
Yeah.
Who are living
Nowadays, people come together and then you go for that vacation, you go for that staycation, that night out. People get together. Yeah. Maybe next year, after we have gone on the rounds to our families, we'll now be going to other places.
Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much, and then I'm here in the US. That's a lot of people know about.
How many states? How many states, Lafri? How many states have you visited in the US?
I've gone to 20, I think 24, 25. Bless you.
Wow. Out of 52, are they 52 or 50?
So there's 50. And then plus the federal state, which is DC, which is the capital. Right? Because unajua watu wanafikirianga New York City is the capital.
Yeah, actually a lot of people, including me, I think like that New York is the capital of the of USA. But that's how I used to think.
It's not. So there's 50 states, and then there's the federal district, which is Washington, D.C., and then obviously there's the incorporated territories, the major ones, 5 major ones. It's inaitwa unincorporated territories, alafu kuna 9 minor islands ziko nini, and then there's Indian reservations, because unajua origin ya America ilikuwa ya watu Aboriginal Aboriginal Indians, I think. Indian Aborigines. I don't know if I'm saying the right thing, but yeah, yeah. So capital ni Washington DC, but the largest city is New York City.
New York.
New York City has over 8 million people.
Wow.
Just the
Yeah, there's
city
this
alone.
YouTuber. There was this YouTuber. I think I told you about the YouTuber, and he was going around in New York asking people to how much do you pay for you crib, how much do you pay for rent in New York? People be saying
Yeah.
like 2,000. Okay, can you give us a tour? And some people are really staying in very small places, and they pay like 9,000. And I'm like, God, no, 900, 900. That is 900. That is how much? A
Almost a
hundred.
million.
That is
Sorry.
yeah.
Nine
That
hundred.
that is 90,000. That is ninety
Yeah,
thousand here in
almost a
Kenya.
hundred. Almost 100,000. Actually, people pay over 100,000 Kenya shillings for rent.
Yeah, for very small places, very small loops anyway. But by the end of the day, they are in the USA, New
Yes.
York.
Yes. So that's
So
where I live.
Njeri,
I
I
live in
think
Brooklyn. Hmm?
yeah. Finish up.
Yeah. So I live in Brooklyn. It's not Brooklyn is really nice. It's known for its own things. Food, as usual, I speak about food. There's a lot of museums and parks and all that, but you can read about Brooklyn. So New York City has 5 boroughs. It has Brooklyn, it has Bronx, it has Queens, it has Staten Island, and it has, which one did I not say?
I
Queens,
don't know. You tell me.
Queens, Queens,
You said
Brooklyn,
Queens,
Queens.
Manhattan. Does it have
Yes,
Manhattan? Is it in New
Manhattan.
York?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I know America,
Manhattan,
guys.
Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and Staten Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always
So
tell these people you have a home in America, they don't get it. They don't believe me. Now you
yeah.
had I know Manhattan
Everybody
in
should
New
follow.
York.
Everybody should follow me on TikTok so that they can see, travels and food and stuff like that in the US, like or
And
places that
art.
yeah. Or
Yeah.
sometimes, I mean, I've only done live twice, and I was just trying. I'm new at these things, so I'm trying. But if you wanna
Yeah.
see more, you can follow me on TikTok and see all those things.
And
I should
also on
also have
Instagram.
YouTube and Instagram too. Yes,
Yeah.
Njech
Judge
Muturi.
Muturi. That's
Yeah,
how
we
she
got
call herself. I'm gonna put your handles, like I'll put your handles under this video after we finish up. I'll put your handles, your TikTok handle, and also your IG handle, so that guys, please, Team Flozie Fire Baby, go show her some love, manze. And I appreciate. I didn't know you are this traveled. Venye, you are always simple, down to this
I'm,
kachik from
I'm
Warufaga, and I'm like this is my fellow Warufaga mate. Kube, you have traveled. The
I feel
one
like
that amazed me was Asia. Thailand. I'm like, Asia? Baby G? Asia?
At least I want to every continent. At least you have to plant one country that you've gone to in every continent. So
Wow. Lucky you. I've only been to Kenya. The best place I've been to Kenya is Mombasa. You say Mombasa, I'm like, I was there. Wait until December I go to Kisumu. You people, you will not be breathing. You'll try to breathe. I'm like, where are you breathing? Who gave you permission to breathe? I was in Kisumu. God willing. We pray
it's so
for that
funny.
trip.
It's so funny because I never went to Mombasa most of my childhood. Like I never got a chance to go to Mombasa until I was grown. So life opportunities
Yeah.
come at the right time, and then you can leverage on whatever you have to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Actually, you said you're gonna stay here for 35 minutes, but who is God? You
Who
stayed here
is
for 1 hour.
God?
Say
Who
one
is
hour,
God?
Nje.
Ati somebody says Jerry can pass for 26 easily. What's that?
Yeah, when we were talking about age, he said like you can pass for a 26-year-old girl.
I look, I can pass, like I'm over, or what do you mean pass? Like, I'm in a translation.
Sema, you look 26 years old.
Or somebody the other day told me I look 26. I'll take it.
Yeah, you see?
I'll
You
take it.
see? Or
I
did you
know.
want him to lie like you look 14? You wanted him to say you look 14. Jerry left without knowing she's lefting. Anyway, guys, we had our time. She'll be back. I'll accept her back so that she can say her goodbyes. And I can also say my goodbyes. Yeah, because
Every time I go to the chat, I don't know how to close it. So
okay, you will learn, baby girl, you will learn. I'm also learning. Not
yeah,
learning like learning, I'm also learning ya kusoma.
the
So
arrow,
guys,
the arrow.
yeah, so guys, that was our time with Njeri Muturi from New York City. She's in Brooklyn. Yeah, there, next to Manhattan. She lives
Unaisema
in
kama
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Boys. Brooklyn Boys.
And it was nice having her here. Guys, you see what I've been telling you? Like the people you meet, the people you interact with, those are the people who will help you the next country you're going. Those are people who have experience. You're waiting for celebrities to come and tell you the countries they have been to. You'll be surprised they have only gone to one country or two. But the
Oh,
people we are living, like you see this small girl here, she has gone to many continents, not even countries. She's like, Asia, I'll just tell you about one country, Thailand. She not tell us about the other countries. Africa, she has gone to almost all the countries in Africa. Like Europe, I want to
no.
talk about Europe. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Let's celebrate each other. Let's learn. And she has talked about how to get scholarship, how to go, like if you want to travel like UK or Europe, whatever you call it, you can use the scholarship, go there, study, and then be sharp, be sharp. When you get sharp, you explore. Now see, she used to stay
Tuamoke
at,
sisi wote.
yeah, New York. Now she used to be in UK, and now she is in New York, and she has traveled the world. Just come here, share with us, tell us the countries, the experiences. Hey, kwanza hiyo ya Thailand. The Thailand, the men there, whatever you called them, and the
Lady
hey,
boys.
Apana,
Yeah.
that place, you all had her, and then she talked about the dog experience. Okay, it was good for her, whatever it was, the experience she had with dog meat. At least you tell your grandchildren you once had dog meat. But
Yeah.
guys, it was wonderful. It was marvelous. So thank you so much, Jay. I appreciate. Make
Thank
sure
you
to
for
like this
having
video
me.
when you come in. Like the video, say hello. We're gonna give you a shout out.
Thank
But so
you.
far,
Thank you
so
for
good.
having me. This was fun.
Yeah. But we're waiting for Kusandorano on Friday.
Tukutane maybe I'll
Yeah.
come.
I
Maybe
might get
I'll come the next Friday, the other Friday. I'll try, but this Friday I will be somewhere else.
okay, but this Friday, I met some guys today. I talked to them about the idea, what I've been doing on YouTube. They also want like to be guests, to be hosted, and they suggested one of their friends to be a host. They're like, he gonna nail it, so we gonna meet him, bring him on board, and let him nail it. We're taking
Wow.
everybody. It's not about like this is about us, sharing us our experiences and all that. And it was very nice, very I was very happy. The dark and Amono. Yeah, it
Thank
was
you.
very great. I'm very grateful. Aki,
Bye.
Celebrity Corner is in. Hi, Celebrity Corner. Naona umeingia na YouTube ya bwana yako. It's okay.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for having me, Flozie. I gotta go.
Pleasure. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being our guest host, Manze. It was marvelous. We
Thank you.
appreciate you. We love you guys. Make sure to follow her on her IG, TikTok, Manze. And when you go there, say you from Team Flozie, code Flozie Fire Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
bye-bye, Manze.
bye.
Celebrity Kara hapa akisema aki ya nani wewe. I'm sorry. We are happy to see you. Hey, Maze, I have to go. I've been here for almost 2 hours. It was wonderful. Celebrity Corner, thank you for dropping by. We had Njeri from New York. Manze, hey, I didn't know like Njeri has traveled. But if you're there, Pia Wewe, what is stopping you? Slide in my DM pale IG. Tell me you want to be a host. Tell me, tell me you want to be a guest, and we will talk on the day like you want to be a guest, and then I'll send you the link because I got the software here, and then we can host together, Manze, and it will be wonderful. Yeah, I said this is our channel. This is our channel. Stories are with us here in the ground, in the grass ground. Huku chini kwa nyasi. Yeah, Aki have talked and my mouth is tired. Aki, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for tuning. To all my moderators who came in, Auntie Wells, yeah, Auntie Wells who came in. Auntie, did you have to? It's okay. You can watch it later. You can watch it later. Make sure you watch it later. Yeah, it's okay. Uzuri tu umeingia and YouTube have noted umeingia na ukaacha comment. That's the best thing. So we had Andrew Wells. We had George from New York. Yeah, we had George Moura. We had George Moura here. We had Anka Banka. Anka Banka, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming, Anka Banka. We appreciate you. Yeah, we had Anka Banka here, and we appreciate him and everybody, and we appreciate you, our host, Njeri. So, guys, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are going to have a TV host. Sorry, we're going to host a TV. Our guest for tomorrow will be a TV host, guys. So make sure you come in and let's see what he has to say about Heritage Vibe Maze. I can't wait for tomorrow. So far, so good. Thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. Make sure you like this video before you leave this chat. Make sure you leave a like there, Maze. And make sure you share the link. Invite your friends, Maze. Let this family grow. And like I've said, if you have a story, if you want to be a guest host, just go to my IG. My handle is Flozie_firebaby. Come to my DM, just go straight to the point. Tell me, like, Flozie, I want to be a guest on this particular day, and I'm gonna host you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Nawapenda. So, guys, sleep well. See you tomorrow. Bye.